What if I told you some of the oldest American cars have faded into obscurity, yet hold remarkable stories?
So at American Motors, we decided to go all out this year to make our Javelin a really different looking car.
You might think of iconic models like the Ford Model T or the Chevy Bel Air, but there's so much more to discover.
All Deluxe interior appointment choices, 143 options. Now this is the Taj Mahal on wheels.
These hidden gems are not just relics. They carry a legacy of innovation and craftsmanship that shaped the automotive landscape. Today, we'll dive into the world of 20 ancient American cars that you probably didn't even know existed.
Now a North American car with the shape and the feel we've never seen before.
Number 20, 1928 Duesenberg J Series. The 1928 Duesenberg J Series represented American luxury and engineering skill. It was introduced at the New York Car Show in December of 1928, aiming to compete with top European brands like Rolls-Royce and Hispano-Suiza. The car had a 6.9-liter straight-8 engine that produced an impressive 265 horsepower, making it the most powerful and fastest American car of its time.
Cars you can drive on the freeway like a modern car.
Yep.
I mean, you can get in the fast lane and hold this thing 70, 75 without straining it even a little bit.
The chassis sold for $8,500, a significant amount during the Great Depression, with custom bodies often bringing the total price between $13,000 and $19,000. Each car was a unique creation, with bodies made by famous coach builders like Murphy, LeBaron, and Durham. The Duesenberg J Series became a symbol of wealth and was owned by many celebrities and industrial leaders. It featured advanced engineering elements for its time, including dual overhead camshafts and 4 valves per cylinder. Number 19, 1934 Ford Deluxe Roadster. The 1934 Ford Deluxe Roadster was a classic example of American car design and engineering before World War II. It was part of Ford's Model 40 lineup and had an innovative flathead V8 engine that produced 85 horsepower from its 221 cubic inch displacement. This engine, along with a 3-speed manual transmission, offered strong performance for its time. The Deluxe Roadster was known for its elegant look, featuring a V-shaped grille, streamlined fenders, and a rumble seat that added both charm and practicality. It was priced at $575 when it was new, making it an affordable and stylish choice during the Great Depression. The car's body was made by the Murray Body Company, which was known for high-quality craftsmanship. Only 5,100 units were made, making it a rare and highly desired collector's item today. The 1934 Deluxe Roadster was popular among the public and infamous figures like Bonnie and Clyde. Number 18, 1946 Chrysler Town & Country Hardtop. The 1946 Chrysler Town & Country Hardtop was a classic example of American car design after World War II, known for its stylish wood-paneled body and new features. This model was the first hardtop coupe without a center pillar, a design that later became popular. The Town & Country Hardtop had a strong 323.5 cubic inch straight-8 engine that produced 135 horsepower at 3,400 revolutions per minute.
Got a real panoramic view inside this thing. Beautiful dashboard. Actually, the speedometer's not working right now, but other than that, everything else seems to be fine.
This engine gave the car good performance for its time, allowing it to reach decent speeds and accelerate smoothly. The car measured 121.5 inches in wheelbase and 180 inches in overall length, making it quite large. Its interior comfortably seated 6 passengers, featuring high-quality materials that showed Chrysler's dedication to style. The suspension system used front and rear coil springs along with shock absorbers, which helped provide a smooth ride even on rough roads. The Town & Country Hardtop also came with a semi-automatic fluid drive transmission, making driving easier compared to fully manual transmissions. Number 17, 1939 Studebaker Champion. The 1939 Studebaker Champion was a key model for the Studebaker Corporation, launched during a challenging time for the company. Designed by famous industrial designer Raymond Loewy, the Champion was built with the idea that weight is the enemy, resulting in a lightweight and fuel-efficient car. It had a 164.3 cubic inch straight-six engine that delivered 78 horsepower, providing both strong performance and good fuel economy for its era. Its design featured a streamlined body, integrated headlights, and a distinctive grille, giving it a unique look. The Champion quickly gained popularity, selling over 30,000 units in its first year. This success was vital for Studebaker, as the Champion's efficient design and dependable performance helped the company recover financially and made it a customer favorite. Number 16. 1939 Buick Century. The 1939 Buick Century, often called the first muscle car or the banker's hot rod, was a significant car in automotive history. It combined the smaller special body with a powerful 320 cubic inch straight-eight engine from the larger Roadmaster and limited models, producing 141 horsepower.
And I thought you might like a look at this 1939 Buick Century. And this is a really nice looking example, so I thought we'd take a closer look at it.
This strong power-to-weight ratio allowed the Century to reach speeds around 100 miles per hour, making it one of the fastest cars of its time. The 1939 Century introduced several industry firsts, such as standard turn signal lights and push-button radio tuning. Its sleek design, featuring integrated headlights and a unique grille, gave it a distinctive look. At a price of $1,343 for the convertible coupe, the Buick Century offered remarkable performance for its cost compared to other high-end models of the era. Number 15. 1947 Chevrolet. The 1947 Chevrolet was a key model for the American car maker, marking its return after World War II with a new era of design and engineering. This year saw the first major redesign since the early 40s, giving the cars a more modern and streamlined look. The lineup included the Fleet Line, Fleet Master, and Style Master series, with body styles such as sedans, coupes, and convertibles. These vehicles were powered by a 216 cubic inch inline-six engine that produced 90 horsepower. Known for its durability and easy maintenance, this engine became a favorite among buyers. The 1947 Chevrolet also had improved suspension systems and more comfortable interiors, showcasing the technological advancements of the time. The exterior featured integrated headlights and a distinctive grille, giving the cars a sleek and stylish appearance. Number 14. 1950 Studebaker Commander. The 1950 Studebaker Commander, known as the Bullet Nose for its unique front design, was a standout in automotive styling and engineering. Designed by Raymond Loewy's team, it had an aircraft-inspired look that was different from other cars of its time. The 1950 model introduced a full-width body with integrated fenders, and in 1951, Studebaker added its first overhead valve V8 engine, a 233 cubic inch unit that produced 120 horsepower. This made the Commander one of the first affordable cars to offer a modern V8 engine ahead of competitors like Ford and Chevrolet. The interior featured high-quality materials and a chrome-trimmed dashboard. The Commander came in different body styles, including the popular Starlight Coupe, which had a wraparound rear window. Number 13. 1958 Rambler American. The 1958 Rambler American, made by American Motors Corporation or AMC, was a compact car designed to offer an economical and practical option during an economic recession. It revived the earlier Nash Rambler design, featuring a 100-inch wheelbase and a 195.6 cubic inch flathead 6 engine that produced 90 horsepower. This engine, combined with the car's lightweight build, gave it excellent fuel efficiency, which was important at the time. The Rambler American had a new grille, open rear fender wells, and a flatter roof, making it look more modern. Initially, it was available as a two-door sedan, but in 1959, the lineup grew to include a two-door station wagon and a delivery man commercial wagon. In 1960, AMC introduced a four-door sedan and a custom trim with a more powerful overhead valve engine. Number 12. 1957 Ford Thunderbird. The 1957 Ford Thunderbird was known as one of the most iconic American cars of the 1950s. Part of the second generation of Thunderbirds, the 1957 model received major design updates, including a larger front bumper, bigger tail fins, and a reshaped grille. It came with a 312 cubic inch V8 engine that delivered up to 245 horsepower, with optional configurations raising it to 300 horsepower. This combination of power and sleek, sporty design made Thunderbird popular among car enthusiasts. The 1957 model also introduced porthole windows in its removable hardtop, a distinctive feature. Priced at around $3,408, it was marketed as a luxury sports car, appealing to affluent buyers. With its blend of performance, style, and comfort, the Thunderbird became an instant success when it debuted in 1955, and the 1957 version continued this trend. Number 11. 1955 Chrysler C300. The 1955 Chrysler C300, often called America's first muscle car, made a significant mark in automotive history. It was powered by a 331 cubic inch Hemi V8 engine, delivering 300 horsepower, a figure unmatched by any other production car at that time. This power came from dual 4-barrel carburetors, a full race camshaft, and solid lifters, which made the C300 a dominant contender in NASCAR, where it won many races. Designed by Virgil Exner, the car had a distinctive Imperial grille and New Yorker Newport hardtop body, giving it an aggressive look. Inside, it featured leather upholstery and advanced features for its era. With only 1,725 units produced, the C300 became a rare and highly desired collector's item. Its blend of power, luxury, and style set a new industry standard and strengthened Chrysler's engineering reputation. Number 10. 1956 Continental Mark II. The 1956 Continental Mark II, produced by the Continental division of Ford, was a high-end luxury coupe that represented elegance and exclusivity. It was introduced at the Paris Motor Show in 1955 as the successor to the Lincoln Continental and became the most expensive American car of its time, priced at around $10,000. The hand-built vehicle featured a 368 cubic inch V8 engine, initially producing 285 horsepower, later increased to 300 horsepower in 1957. Its design was characterized by clean, classic lines, minimal chrome, and a unique Continental spare tire trunk lid. The interior offered exceptional luxury, including leather seats, power steering, power brakes, and a power front seat. Ford reportedly lost money on each car sold due to the detailed craftsmanship. Only around 3,000 units were made, making it a rare and collectible car today. Number 9. 1954 Hudson Italia. The 1954 Hudson Italia was a unique two-door coupe created through a collaboration between the Hudson Motor Car Company and Carrozzeria Touring of Italy. It combined American engineering with Italian design and was built on the Hudson Jet platform. The Italia featured a sleek, hand-formed aluminum body over a steel tubular frame using a construction method called superleggera. Designed by Frank Spring, it had a 202 cubic inch L-head inline-six engine with dual carburetors, producing about 114 horsepower. Its design stood out with a wraparound windshield, V-shaped front fender scoops, and chrome-encased rear lights. The interior had luxurious red and white leather bucket seats and advanced flow-through ventilation. With only 26 units produced, the Italia was a rare vehicle intended to boost Hudson's recognition, but the merger with Nash Kelvinator to form American Motors Corporation overshadowed its success. Number 8. 1959 Cadillac Eldorado Brum. The 1959 Cadillac Eldorado Brum was a symbol of luxury and exclusivity, created through a special partnership between Cadillac and the famous Italian coach builder Pininfarina. Only 99 units were made, making it one of the rarest Cadillacs ever. This model stood out with its sleek, hand-built body, featuring long, low lines and more sculpted tail fins than other Cadillacs of its time. The Eldorado Brum had a 390 cubic inch V8 engine with triple carburetors, providing strong performance. Its design included one of the largest windshields ever used on a car, giving it a futuristic look. Inside, the car offered unmatched luxury with air conditioning, cruise control, and power-operated seats and windows, all crafted with high-quality materials and great attention to detail. Number 7. 1961 Chrysler 300G. The 1961 Chrysler 300G was part of the famous 300 letter series and was known for its remarkable design and performance. It had a powerful 413 cubic inch wedge V8 engine that produced 375 horsepower, along with a 3-speed torque flight automatic transmission. This model was recognized for its unique look, which included slanted dual headlights and the final use of Virgil Exeter's flight sweep tail fins. The interior of the 300G was luxurious, featuring power-adjustable front swivel seats, a push-button gear selector, and the advanced Astrodome instrument cluster. It also included a cross-ram intake manifold, which improved its performance. Only about 1,280 hardtop coupes and 337 convertibles were made, making it a rare and collectible vehicle today. The 300G's combination of power, luxury, and innovative design helped it stand out among cars of its time and secured its place in automotive history. Number 6. 1963 Studebaker Avanti. The 1963 Studebaker Avanti, created by Raymond Loewy and his team, was a revolutionary luxury coupe that combined unique design with strong performance. It had a smooth, fiberglass body built on a modified Studebaker Lark chassis, which made it lightweight yet durable. The Avanti was powered by a 289 cubic inch V8 engine, offered in both naturally aspirated and supercharged options, with the supercharged version generating up to 289 horsepower. This power made the Avanti one of the fastest production cars of its time, capable of setting many speed records at the Bonneville Salt Flats. Its design included advanced features like front disc brakes, which were a first for American production cars, and a bottom breather front end that enhanced aerodynamics. However, production problems and financial issues at Studebaker limited Avanti's success, with fewer than 4,600 units manufactured in 1963. Number 5. 1965 Rambler Marlin. The 1965 Rambler Marlin, made by AMC, or American Motors Corporation, was a unique fastback coupe that aimed to mix sporty looks with luxury. Designed by Dick Teague, the Marlin was built on the mid-size Rambler Classic platform and featured a special fastback roof that extended to the rear bumper. It came with different engines, including a 232 cubic inch inline-six and two V8 options, a 287 cubic inch and a 327 cubic inch, with the latter producing up to 270 horsepower. The Marlin's interior was focused on comfort, providing individual reclining front seats, a center console, and a dashboard decorated with engine-turned aluminum. The car aimed to attract buyers looking for a combination of performance and comfort. However, it received mixed reviews and had modest sales, with only 10,327 units produced in its first year. The Marlin was marketed as a personal luxury vehicle. Number 4. 1948 Tucker 48. The 1948 Tucker 48, commonly known as the Tucker Torpedo, was a groundbreaking car created by Preston Tucker. This innovative vehicle had a rear-mounted 334 cubic inch flat-six engine that produced 166 horsepower. It included several safety features, such as a padded dashboard, a shatterproof windshield that could pop out in a crash, and a special third headlight that turned with a steering wheel to help drivers see around corners. The Tucker 48 also had a perimeter frame for better crash protection and used rear-wheel drive. Only 51 units of this advanced car were made before the company ran into financial trouble and stopped production in 1949. Its manufacturing faced challenges, including negative press, an investigation by the Securities and Exchange Commission, and a well-known trial for stock fraud. However, Tucker was cleared of all charges. Number 3. 1953 Buick Skylark. The 1953 Buick Skylark was a special luxury convertible created to celebrate Buick's 50th anniversary. It was produced in limited numbers and highlighted the brand's impressive design and engineering skills. Built on the Roadmaster chassis, the Skylark came with a 322 cubic inch Fireball V8 engine that generated 188 horsepower, which was a big improvement over Buick's earlier straight-eight engines. Its design included full cutout wheel openings, a lower belt line, and a unique chrome trim called the sweep spear along the side. The Skylark was also one of the first cars to feature a 12-volt electrical system. Inside, it offered many luxury features, such as power windows, power brakes, and a Selectronic AM radio. The car's body was mostly hand-built with special stampings and extensive lead filler for its smooth lines. Only 1,690 units were made, making it a rare and sought-after vehicle today, with a price over $5,000, reflecting its premium status. Number 2. 1958 Packard Hawk. The 1958 Packard Hawk, made by Studebaker Packard, was a unique and rare car, with only 588 units produced. It was basically a Studebaker Golden Hawk 400, but had a special fiberglass front and changed rear lid. The Hawk was powered by a supercharged 289 cubic inch V8 engine, which produced 275 horsepower, making it one of the fastest Packards ever built. Its design featured a wide, low grille, a smooth nose, and a bulging hood to fit the supercharger. The rear fins had a metallic gold finish, enhancing its bold look. Inside, the Hawk boasted a luxurious full-leather interior, an engine-turned dashboard, and padded armrest attached outside the windows. Inspired by early aircraft and custom boats. However, the Packard Hawk faced challenges in the market due to Packard's decline and its high price of $3,995, which limited its sales potential. And at number 1, the 1979 Oldsmobile Toronado. The 1979 Oldsmobile Toronado was a front-wheel drive personal luxury car that represented the third generation of this famous model. It had a 403 cubic inch V8 engine, which produced about 185 horsepower, giving a smooth and powerful driving experience. The design featured a bold front grille and hidden headlights, contributing to its sleek and modern look. Inside, the Toronado offered a luxurious interior with comfortable seating, wood grain trim, and advanced features for its time, like power windows, power seats, and an 8-track tape player. The 1979 model also had a sophisticated suspension system that improved ride comfort and handling. Although it was large and heavy, the Toronado was known for its strong performance and reliability. This model year marked the end of an era for the Toronado, as later versions would undergo significant design and engineering changes. Today, collectors and enthusiasts appreciate the 1979 Oldsmobile Toronado for its unique blend of luxury, performance, and innovative front-wheel drive technology. These 20 oldest American cars remind us of the rich history and innovation in automotive design. Which classic car surprised you the most? If you enjoyed this journey through time, please like, share, and subscribe for more fascinating content about the world of vintage automobiles.